What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Big update this in terms of Jack Grealish. But before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I'm hoping today is the day that we hit 19,000 subscribers, less than 50 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're doing daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy, so do subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date first and fast with the latest Manchester City transfer news. Also, don't forget my social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business enquiries. Twitch link as well in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitch. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. It's a big video, this one. Big update on Jack Grealish. Let's go for it. 500 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. And lastly, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of these transfers. Without further ado, let's crack on with this video. Let's crack on straight into the outs, and we've got an update on Dario Sarmiento. Now, he has joined Girona on a season-long loan, so the best of luck to Dario on his move. I hope he goes and smashes it in Spain. Very best of luck to him. Now we've got an update on Bernardo Silva. 90-minute football, they're saying that Bernardo Silva's entourage, they are working hard to try and drum up some interest in him as he potentially looks towards leaving Manchester City. Now, Bernardo Silva, as far as I'm aware, is back in Manchester and is back with the Manchester City setup at this moment in time. He has had an extended break from the European Championships with Portugal. I'm not too sure on why he's had an extended break and some of the other players have not. Not too sure what that's all about. But apparently Bernardo Silva is taking a liking to moving to back to Iberia. So we're looking at obviously Spain or Portugal. I imagine it would be a club from Spain that would be able to afford Bernardo Silva more than a Portuguese club. So Bernardo Silva apparently interested in a move over there instead, and apparently it's not the first time that we've heard that Bernardo Silva could well leave Manchester City. I don't think that he will leave because I think it'll be a very expensive transfer. I think we'll probably be looking at around £60 million, maybe even more for Bernardo Silva. Top quality, high quality player. He's still a pretty young player as well that's entering right into the cusp of going into his prime. I wouldn't be selling him for cheap. I'd only be selling him if we was getting a really good price. I mean, to me personally, I think 60 million's cheap for Bernardo Silva. I'd be looking for more, but there we go. I don't think any team in La Liga could afford Bernardo Silva as it stands right now. Maybe in 12 months that may change. So for that reason, I don't think that Bernardo Silva will leave Manchester City, but considering he is looking at and wanting to leave Manchester City, the future for him may not lie in Manchester, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just one of those that I'll keep my eyes on. If there is any more developments, then I will let you know. Now, moving on to Ivan Ilic. I am kind of getting fed up of mentioning his name now. Calcio Mercato, though, in Italy, they're saying that an agreement has been reached between Hellas Verona and Manchester City over the transfer of Ivan Ilic. It's a permanent transfer, and it's going to be worth €7.5 million. There isn't going to be a buyback clause for Manchester City either. Unless there's a sell-on fee, I'm pretty disappointed with that fee. Now, we're looking at around £7 million, give or take a couple of £100,000 either way onto that fee, which is around £3 million short of Manchester City's £10 million value. So I don't really understand why we're selling him. If we had the option to buy him back for cheap, if he was to increase in value and then sell him on to make that money back, or was to have a sell-on fee of 15% or something like that, then I would understand that. But as far as I'm aware, that isn't included at this moment in time. And so, yeah, because of that, I just don't get it. I feel like we've backed down to Hellas Verona. We're not a selling club. We didn't need to. So I don't really understand that transfer, but yeah, there we go. It had been previously reported that Ivan Ilic was going to head on loan there, and there was going to be like a €1 or €2 million loan fee, and then there was going to be them signing him on a permanent transfer with an obligation to buy next summer for around €8 million, which was going to take us up to €10 million, which was right close to £10 million, which was a better deal than seemingly what we're getting right now, but There we go. Anyway, moving on to the end, we've got a Max Alleyne update, the 15-year-old defender from Southampton. Anyway, he has signed for Manchester City, as we already know, and a fee has been put on that transfer, and it's going to be for £1.5 million, which is pretty whopping for a 15-year-old that's never set foot on the professional game before. So there we go. That is according to the secret scout on Twitter. Now we've got an update on Ilaix Moriba from Barcelona. Hagrid FCB has given an update on him. Manchester City, of course, have been linked, and Barcelona have apparently offered him a new contract. It's a 3-year deal that they've offered him, and he hasn't signed it. He hasn't even responded to that contract, and Barcelona cannot make sense of it. They don't understand why. They don't understand why it's taking so long, and quite frankly, they're running out of patience with him and that new contract. This may be amid reports of him being linked with other clubs like Manchester City, with Barcelona's financial situation and probably not willing to give him the pay rise or that he's looking for. He's not getting as much money as what he was hoping for, that he may want to go to another European club that isn't in such a financially difficult position, that they may want to sign Ilaix Moriba instead, and Manchester City are one of them clubs that are interested. The problem I have with this is I feel like if he does sign for Manchester City, it definitely is for financial reasons, and I think that's the wrong reasons to be signing players. I think you want to be signing for Manchester City, you want to be playing for Manchester City, you wanted to be winning things, and obviously I'd hope that Ilaix Moriba would have all them assets to him, but it seems like he wants to leave Barcelona for financial reasons, which I can understand, but also I think that's the wrong motive to be making your decision that you want to leave a club, of course, that you've come through the youth academy at. So there we go. Anyway, Jack Grealish, let's speak about him. Update on him. Birmingham Live, they're saying Jack Grealish's camp, they're unsure about his future and whether he'll stay at Aston Villa or he'll leave to join Manchester City. Literally is a decision. Does he stay at Aston Villa and be patient and lead their ambitions to try and get into Europe and then crack on and get into the Champions League and then challenge for the Premier League? Or does he just, skip all that time period of that happening and just go to Manchester City where it's already happening here? That's his decision. Jack Grealish is due back at Aston Villa on Monday, and they are expecting a decision to be made clear by the player by this point next week. So we're looking at next, Thursday, Friday, for a decision to be made. Now, the Telegraph, interestingly, broke a story. They have said that Manchester City have made a bid of up to £100 million for Jack Grealish, which none of the clubs, the player or the player's representatives have responded to as of yet at the time of me filming this video. I was awaiting further clarification on this, as I was expecting Man City to be making a bid much closer to £75 million rather than £100 million, as £100 million is right close to the valuation that Aston Villa value Jack Grealish at. However, we have had reliability on this. Stuart Brennan at the MEM, he has backed this claim up. The offer is in. It's worth £100 million. And Rob Dawson has continued to add on to that and has said that a £90 million bid plus Morgan Rogers is in. I presume Man City are valuing Morgan Rogers at £10 million, so £90 million in cash plus Morgan Rogers. The deal's worth £100 million. That's what's going to be submitted to Aston Villa. Apparently, Morgan Rogers is happy to move to Villa Park, so that shouldn't be a problem. Crystal Palace have been linked with a move for Morgan Rogers, and City are wanting to seemingly include him in the deal so we're not paying as much in a fee. Now, the Mail, they're reporting that Manchester City, not only are they confident that a deal can be struck to sign Jack Grealish, they're hopeful that a deal can be completed as soon as the end of next week. So we are facing the possibility that in 7 days' time, Jack Grealish could well be a Manchester City player, and it could well be for a British transfer record fee for him to come to Manchester City. Huge news. There's going to be lots of updates. I'm sure there'll be updates already happening as I've recorded this video, edited this video and put this video out. I will keep you guys up to date every single day with the developments on this transfer things are definitely getting warmer, things are definitely getting interesting, and all clubs now are starting to be a little bit reluctant about posting anything about Jack Grealish. It's even got to a stage where there'd been a revealing of the Aston Villa, I think it was their away kit, which Jack Grealish isn't part of, which originally they'd filmed, I think they'd filmed it before the players had headed out to the European Championships. But anyway, yeah, Jack Grealish had been filmed with the shirt, and he's not been released in the public with him wearing the shirt. There was also reports going around that the mannequins and stuff inside the club shop were no longer bearing the name of Jack Grealish, and yeah, it's just things aren't quite adding up, and things seem to be pointing towards Jack Grealish could well leave Aston Villa. But when I say that, I will give Aston Villa fans credit that although some fans, minority I will add, some fans do tend to jump on the things that I'm saying. However, I will add that I am speculating upon that this is something that may have happened. There could be a million and one reasons as to why all these things are happening involving Jack Grealish. Perhaps Aston Villa have something major planned that if he signs a new contract, there can be a massive announcement with regards to that, of course, because Jack Grealish is kind of becoming Mr. Aston Villa. So this is definitely a watch this space. Things are developing and developing very quickly, and like I said, I will keep you guys up to date with things as best that I can every single day. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. I'll keep you up to date with all the transfers, not just Jack Grealish. I'm aiming for 19k subscribers as well, less than 50 subs away from that, so I'm hoping I can hit that today. So if you haven't subscribed, then please do. Also, you can find my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. My Twitch link as well, also in the description below too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitch. That would be much appreciated. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 500 likes is what we're aiming for on this video. And lastly, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your thoughts on Jack Grealish potentially joining Manchester City in a deal worth a whopping £100 million. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.